Welcome back to another episode of Overthinking Understanding Podcast. I'm your host, Victoria Moore, and we are back with another episode. How y'all been doing? Last episode went crazy. Thank y'all for that love. Really enjoyed that episode. If y'all see me on YouTube, steady looking up and down, it's because I just got a new webcam, and I'm kind of looking at like the computer, because I'm used to looking at the computer for the webcam, because my last 2-3 episodes been on there. So I'm retraining myself to look up at the actual webcam because it's not on the computer. If that makes sense to those listening to it, it's not going to make any sense to y'all. But let's get into this episode. So I'm in this class in the service. It's called MRT. MRT stands for Master Resiliency Training. Master Resiliency Training. And a couple of days into this class, we're talking, they got like skills to help you be resilient. I'm training to be an instructor to teach people how to be resilient. And you go into this class, I've been wanting to do this class since I was in the service because it kind of caught my attention when I was a private. So I've been wanting to do this class for a little minute now. And I was excited. Like this, it was funny because I almost got kicked out of this class. Like paperwork didn't get turned in. Then they had a slot open, and then I showed to class, and they like, oh, you could be in. Then they like, you can't be in. But everything worked out beautiful, and I'm on my second. I start my second week tomorrow. Actually start my. By the time y'all listen to it, I'll be midway. I'll be almost done. But the day I'm filming this episode, I start my second week tomorrow. But with all that being said, Master Resiliency Training, and like I say, they give you like this 14 steps, kind of teach you to be resilient. It's basically you training your brain to think opposite opposite in the way that you're thinking to not get certain things done. Like, that's the best way to put it, because they don't use positive and negative in this class a lot. I really haven't seen them use it at all in order to say like they don't really use it. And in my bio, if you ever read the description for my podcast, one of the words in there came up in the class, and it was counterproductive and productive. And they're like, we don't really use negative or positive in this class. We use productive and counterproductive. Now, before we get started with those words, because I know some people may not know what it means, and it's always good, even if you think you know what I mean, got an idea for it, we go read the definition that I want to go off on to make this the best show I can to kind of convey what I'm trying to say. So let's get Siri to read us these definitions. Hey Siri, read the definition for productive.
Productive means producing or able to produce large amounts of goods, crops, or other commodities.
Hey Siri, read the definition for counterproductive.
Counterproductive means having the opposite of the desired effect.
And just like that, alright, just like that. So, in my bio it says counterproductive thoughts is what I want this podcast to be, on top of like everything else that's in there. But counterproductive was such a big word that stood out to me for a simple fact of a lot of people be like, let's be positive, don't be negative, and I'm big on it. And negativity is bad if it's stopping you from being productive. So if you're being negative to your stuff and it's stopping you from being productive, that's you being counterproductive. But that itself is being negative. But sometimes being negative can help us be positive, or can help us get the end result that we wanted. It can help us be productive. And I'm going to say it like this. The things that make me save money isn't positive. That's what makes me spend money. Like positive thoughts about I have this money on my account and I'm able to go and afford this is positive, right? And it makes me go spend money. And sometimes it makes me go spend more money than I want to. Things that I think about negative, like who gonna help me if I fall off? Who gonna help your people if you're not able to feed them? You gonna die one day, that's for certain. But you got nieces, nephews, you got kids that you want to bring into the world. Who gonna have them? Like death coming, you gonna spend all your money being silly, or you gonna spend all your money on silly stuff that you can't get no reward for. You gonna put something up for the people after you. That's all negative stuff, right? But it makes me save money. It makes me make sure that I pay my bills. You know, me thinking about negative situations in my life that have happened with growing up, me watching relationships and around like that, it makes me, you know, try to be positive. I hate saying try. It My intentions appear to be positive in relationships. Like, I don't want to talk to you like this. I don't want to have secrets. I don't want to do this and that in public. But it came from something negative. Sometimes we be positive. And I'm saying, when the lady said it in class, like, it was like an aha moment. And I was like, man, like, that's true. Like, it's good, be positive, be optimistic about the future. But if your positivity and your optimism is stopping you from being productive and being a person that you want to in life, then maybe you need to go ahead and be negative. And I'm not saying that you just be negative, like if you fall into a situation and you think that it can't get better, or you like, oh, I'm going to just keep being this way, the way that I am, because it's not going to get better. I bought my water and I left it sitting over there. Ain't that crazy? But that's neither here nor there. But you in a situation like that, and you like, man, like, I'm just being realistic. Like, it's negative, but it's true. Then maybe it's like, that's why I like how she said it. We don't say positive or negative in this class a lot. We say productive and counterproductive. And she even gave it an example about the gym. Like, sometimes people say crazy stuff in their head in the gym to make them go harder. And like I say, like, and by no means if I'm saying being negative, if you're not getting the, attended result that you want to. Like, if the result that you intend to get is not what you get being negative, then switch it, be positive. It's like, I am able to do this. I am able to do that. It's balanced. Everything is balanced. We want to be productive. We want to be productive in life and not just walk around like, oh, everything is okay. Everything is okay. I got all this stuff. Like they played the clip in class. The guys like, you like my car is new. You like my house is like a 4-bedroom, and I'm even part of the golfing team or whatever. Like what's that called when they be golfing? The golf club, like the golf club and my local golf club. And he was like, you know how I could do all of this? Because I'm in debt up to my eyeballs. But he had, a smile on his face. It was cheery. It was a happy video. And it was about like a lending company or a loan company or something like that. But he was positive throughout the whole thing. But it still didn't stop that he was doing a lot. He had them put himself in debt. And there was a lot of negative stuff going on around him. And positive mindset is beautiful. Positive mindset is beautiful. But when you get to putting your head in the sand, when you get into blocking off, when you get into not changing things that are not helping you get better, that's when your positive can be a negative. Everything in life is a balance. You need and every balance is not the same. Like, some people think a balance is 50-50. Like, no, a balance is whatever it is for you to be able. If you need to be, your energy level or your negativity need to be just a little bit to make you keep going, and the rest of your stuff is positive, then it's a balance. You got a little bit in there, but it's just not all negative and it's not all positive. But it's not 50-50 either. It's just a balance for what fits for your life. That's really it right there. That's the whole that's the whole podcast, right? Like, that's the whole podcast. Like, what are you doing in your life that is stopping you from being productive? Like, if you sitting there and you like, I'm going to work every day, but I'm spending all of my money. I'm in this relationship and I love this person, but I'm not feeling the love back. Or the people in my life is suffering, or whatever you're doing, you just sit back and you think. And one thing that I don't do that I'm getting better at doing is writing stuff down. Because you think about it and you tell yourself, and even if you don't write it down, you can say stuff in your head and it sounds good. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Just like I sitting here and I talk to my camera and my phone and all different. I talk to my dogs, all of that. Just talk and say it out loud and see like, okay, well yeah, I did this and I did that, but dang, I guess I'm still not where I want to be at in life. Oh, okay, no, but yeah, I did this. I told her that we was positive. We got date night. We make sure the kids do this. We still not happy. Like you just gotta figure it out what mesh and what fits for you inside of your life. Like what is in your life that's stopping your crops from going there? Are you producing the intent that you want out of it? Your podcast, and like I said, not podcast, YouTube, job, whatever you doing that you're not able to get the result that you want. Productive, counterproductive. Think about it like that. And like I said, I'm telling you, it was an aha moment. Because positive and negative, people are like, I'm just a negative person. I'm just a positive person. It's results that come with it though. What is you getting the outcome that you want? Are you able to do what you want? Are you able to, when your head hit the pillow at night, you be like, I accomplished, or I'm on the road to accomplishing what I want to out of life. Then you could tell yourself you can have a good, and it's you. You don't gotta tell nobody. It's how you, when you go look in that mirror and you tell yourself, okay, I'm being productive. I was productive today. Not just positive. Because like now, with that, it made me think of how I always say like, I can't stand people who just nice, but they do like mean stuff, or it's like that it's not contradicting, it's condescending. They nice, but it's that condescending. It's like, like I feel like you being funny. People who are nice can do some ugly things. That's why I say be kind. Be kind-hearted to people. Don't just be nice. Oh, that person was nice, and they could walk by and key your car. They walk by with a smile on their face, just like if you're talking to your dog. And if you don't, and the people who don't have dogs, like, as long as you got a certain tone, and you got a smile on your face, you could be saying whatever you want to your dog, and the tail gonna be wagging, and they gonna be excited, and they gonna be happy, and you can, oh, you stupid little dog. You so stupid. Yeah, I can't stand you. I'm tired of you, boo-boo. But you said and you make them feel good and you be nice to them. They don't get it. We humans though. We humans, like they dogs. We at the top of the food chain, so we gotta understand like sometimes in life we do ourselves like that. Like, oh, hey baby, like you did it, you got up, you went to work. And like I say, it is all of these things are accomplishments. I'm not trying to downplay that it is hard getting up and going to work when you can't stand your job. Even when you do like your job, like you just get tired. It's hard. Even if you sit up there and you like, man, I woke up this morning. I'm not saying stop doing that by no means. I'm just saying, are you being productive in your life? Are you producing anything? Because what are you producing? Sometimes you could like making money. You can go and make work and make money, and it's productive. You did something with your day. You could get up in the morning and clean up, and you did something with your day. And at the same time, you also produced a clean home. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what are you getting? What are you bringing out? Like, sometimes people keep it too real. Sometimes people keep it too real and keep it too honest. And you gotta understand, like, did somebody ask you for the realness that you kept with them? Like, it's different in my mind when I say keeping it real and you do something to be solid with somebody. Like, I'm not gonna talk behind your back. You can say that's keeping it real, that's keeping it solid. But I'm talking about when you tell people your opinion or you tell people about themselves when they didn't ask for it. That's been a little too honest. They didn't ask for it. Somebody needs to tell them they didn't ask for it. What did you produce? Was it their time? How you know that you didn't have your intended result was all good, but how you don't know if you had a counterproductive reaction to that and they went and hurt themselves or they just went and spiraled, like you don't know. So you gotta think about it. Am what I'm finna do be productive? Am what I'm finna do not be productive? Is it gonna produce something good? I can plant. Is this gonna be a dead seed that I plant down up in the world? If it's any part of my life that I'm steady watering and giving, and it's not producing, it's not doing what I want to. No matter how long you've been in the situation, just sit there and think with yourself. And what I'm learning about in MRT, it starts, well, just like everything, it's going to sound cliche, like it starts with you, but it really starts with you, and it starts with how you think and how you see the world. And small habits. Small habits. Like, number one step in MRT is goal setting. And then there's 7 steps to goal setting. And a lot of us don't write stuff down. A lot of us don't hold that. Like, it's about, they got an acronym inside of it called SMART. And it's like specific, measurable, I want to say realistic is R. I'm trying to remember the A. And then, T, time. Give yourself time. I can't think about what the A is. But it's true. Like, you write a goal down, and you write steps down. And then you make sure that it passes the SMART check, like specific, measurable, like I say, realistic, and give yourself a time to do it. The A is gonna bother me. I don't remember. But like I say it's only gonna be my second week of class. But it's small stuff like that, and I don't write stuff down. I get a lot of stuff accomplished in my life, but I get a lot of stuff accomplished in my life that I have to. And it's a lot of stuff that I want to get accomplished that I don't. It's about training your mind when you feel like, I don't have no time to write stuff down. I don't need to write stuff down. But I look up and I'm like, okay, is me not writing stuff down being productive? Am I producing the stuff I want to? Or is it being counterproductive, not writing, not going back and reading, not making sure I'm just not telling myself something to just go on and get past the day. And then I look up and I still haven't did what I wanted to. Then that means I'm not being productive. So that means I need to reevaluate. And in this class, like I said, it's a lot of stuff where it's just teaching your brain to go against what it's been doing because we're comfortable at it. I'm comfortable at not writing stuff down. I'm comfortable keeping it in my head. I'm comfortable at saying, at being aware of it. It's competencies in this class that they teach us. And the top 2 is self-awareness and self-regulation. And in my mind, I thought if you were self-aware, that it's like, it is self-regulate. Like, I'm aware of it. That means I can change it. But that's where the self-regulation come in, being able to adjust and, put yourself in the way. Like, I'm aware. You could be aware of stuff all day. Like, I got exes that's aware of the flaws and stuff that they have. And I'm not saying, I got my own flaws too, but I'm saying, they have been aware of it, but that doesn't mean, they'll fix it. Because they're not holding themselves accountable. They just yeah, I know I act like that. And it was definitely, counterproductive to relationships. We wasn't producing nothing. It was dead fruit. Like I said, I don't even want to make this episode long because I feel like it's a simple message. Figure out what you got going on in your life that is causing you to not have the result that you want at the end. What are you doing that's counterproductive to you being the best person that you could be? Not negative and positive, because like I said, you go ahead and be negative. It's going to help you get the result that you want to. And it doesn't mean that you have to be this negative and it's bringing you down and it's wearing you down. But if you're telling yourself nobody's going to have me like I have me. All I got is myself. You like I say, and if you're too negative on yourself, then balance it out, put some positivity in there. But a lot of people put this bad thing on negative. Like if you going to the doctor and they say you positive, you don't want to hear positive at the doctor. You're positive for cancer, you're positive for this STD, you're positive for this. Negative is good, right? They come in there and be like, you negative. That's oh yeah, I'm negative. I ain't got that. I'm good. Think about that in your life. Think about it like that scenario with the doctor, something that's causing you to be like, okay, I'm positive, but that's not. I don't think that's what I need to be right now because it's not helping me get to where I want to be in life. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to make, that's it. I don't want to make it too much longer. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 10. I got a special guest coming for episode 11. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share, comment, find the Facebook page. It's 2 different Facebook pages. So yes, I have one Facebook page that you have to send me a friend request, and I have a creators Facebook page. And the creators Facebook page created the one where you have to, like the normal Facebook page, but it's gonna say Overthinking Understanding Podcast, and the regular Facebook is just gonna say Overthinking Understanding. Follow me on Instagram at Overthinking Understanding. I want to say that the actual username is OUTS48. Everything is clicked. Everything is linked in somewhere. So if you find me on YouTube, you can look at the little banner and everything will be right there. Thank y'all for checking out this episode of Overthinking Understanding. Go out into your life and be productive. And that's it. Thank y'all. Be genuine. Be good to people.